Hello again, YouTube. It's Alex here. And in my previous video, I said that I was going to make one explaining more so who I was, coming to terms with being trans, finding myself, coming out, and all of that. So that's what this video is going to have in it. First of all, a little background on my whole coming out. I'm 22 years old now, and at a very, very young age, I came out as being a lesbian. I went to a Lutheran school, first through fifth grade, and I had never heard the word gay before or trans. I didn't know what any of that was, didn't even know that that word existed. And when I was in sixth grade, some kid, I think I was checking out a girl with him or something, and some guy basically was trying to make fun of me and call me gay. And I was confused. I had never heard that word before, so I asked him what it meant. And he said that it meant that I was attracted to women. And I was like, hell yeah, that's exactly right, I'm gay. And then I marched around from that day on, super proud, super out. I was gay, but it took me a little bit longer to come out to my family because before that day I didn't know what that was, and everybody at school from that point on knew. But then as I looked into it more, because of course I went on the internet and researched and all that good stuff, I found that it was something that could be looked at badly or could be looked at wrong. So it took me a little bit longer with my family, but they accepted me, which I'm very thankful for. I had a very easy time with that coming out. But as I've come to terms with, or I guess realized, like, that I'm trans, it was harder for me. It was harder for me to accept myself, and it was harder for me to come out. Um, I'm very thankful that I've only seen love and support except for one person on my GoFundMe page. He's being a jackass and saying that if I wanted to be a man, I need to raise money for myself and stuff like that. And I just deleted and blocked him. There was no need for the drama. I could already see a couple friends starting to comment in reply to him, and I just didn't want that drama on my Facebook page. Sorry, side note, if you see this animal flopping around, my dog Sophie decided that she wanted to sit in my lap for this video, so she might be popping her head in and out sometimes. Um, so basically, I realized that out of nowhere, I was getting really self-conscious of myself. And this was more so the discovering of myself and coming to terms with myself. I've always known I was different, even from a really young age. I guess this might be a little TMI, but when I was in first grade, I distinctly remember trying to make like some kind of penile like attachment to stand up and be able to pee like the rest of the boys. I always wanted to play with the boys, and I was always chasing after the girls. But I never really fit in with the boys or the girls. I fit in more so with the guys once I came out as gay, but some of it was I had a lot of in-school friends, not a lot of out-school friends growing up. But a couple years ago, I realized that I started to lose my confidence in who I am. I was starting to struggle with depression a lot, and I just couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't. And then I started to consider myself like gender fluid or gender translucent because I was trying to tell myself that I don't feel like a girl, but I'm not a boy, so I didn't really understand what was going on. And recently, after doing a lot of really, really deep soul searching, I realized and came to terms with the fact that I am trans, I always have been, and that I am a male. Which, after doing that and after coming out the last like month, has been amazing. My confidence driven back up just because like accepting myself and living as a male, like even if it is just solely to myself, those first couple weeks, like, I started to see a change in my personality. I came out to my girlfriend then, and my personality changed slightly more. Then, as soon as I put the post up on Facebook and started a GoFundMe, and seeing all the love and support from all of my friends, people I didn't know, people, friends of friends, my confidence was ridden back up. I still have a lot of dysphoria. I still do get very anxious, especially now that I'm more so out to myself. I had an issue with bathrooms before, but now I have a really hard time with public bathrooms. I've had an SDP for a while, stand to pee, but it's not a very good one. I don't really like it. I've ordered a new one, but unfortunately, there's some ordering issues which I'll put into a different video. It took me about 2 months to come out to everybody, and what I did was I made sure that I took the time to come out to people in person, or if they don't live in the state with me, over the phone, my parents. I took the time to do that, and then that took about like a month or so to get the confidence, get the time to meet with people, just to make sure it was the right timing, the right place. And then I put a post on Facebook about a couple weeks after that, just because I think it's really important when you're coming out and you're taking a step like this in your life that you do it on your own time. Don't rush it. Not everybody needs to know at the exact same time. There are certain people that if you feel you need to talk to, then wait and prioritize so that you talk to them before you talk to people that you don't really mind if they know or not. I've recently been applying for jobs, and they're at like gyms and stuff, so I would have to clean locker rooms, and I told them, and they don't have a problem with it, which is really nice. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but I am non-binary. I don't bind my chest. Um, it's uncomfortable for me. I can't really breathe. My chest really isn't that big anyways, and I normally am wearing 2 or 3 shirts at a time, and sweatshirts, especially because it's cold out. And I don't know, for aesthetic purposes, I don't, it's not for me. Hi puppy. Yeah, basically that's all that I really have for this video about a little bit of background on me, coming to terms and coming to the conclusion of being trans. If there's anything else that you want to know or any more details, any questions, just post them in the comments or send me a message. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. And have a great night. Say goodbye, Sophie. Say goodbye. Bye-bye.